Alright, so we should be streaming now. Good to know. So, hello out there everyone. Welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z2 Saisei. I'm Ryu, and this is Zero. Unfortunately, I didn't wind up managing to get the poll posted here, not that many people typically respond to it anyway, about where we're going to be going on the next drop split. So we're going to take a couple of extra minutes here taking care of upgrades and such to give people the time to drop in and tell us where they'd like us to go. In addition, it seems it may take a little bit more as our PC appears to be having some slight problems. Oh no, there it is. Good to know.
Guess I just need to refresh Twitch. Not sure what's going on.
So, everything should be working now. Perfect. So, at this point in time, if no one drops in chat to say, yes, we should go to Earth, our current plans are to go to space. We'll lose most of our super robots, but at the same time, we'll get two better secrets, being a new scope dog and another Mark of the Brave, which is oh so useful to have. Transformation available post-movement for the Getter, and the Muzzinger should have its energy restore upgraded, I believe.
Yep, energy restore to energy restore. Medium? Large?
Medium. It doesn't get a large, it just has medium.
Alright.
But still, that's 20% of its energy every turn. Yes, also, if we wind up going to space, we'll get to see probably the funniest unit in the game.
It's not funny at all in series, but...
Treated with dead seriousness, but it is a funny thing, you have to admit.
Yes.
And then we have a bunch of problems to deal with. We'll have a lot of Vajra in space, and we'll have a bunch of dog-type enemies, I think. Should be a lot of scope dog-type things out there. As Chiriko has headed off to become a god. Or has he? Who knows?
Is god the right term?
I'm
He's
certain
headed
that the
off
man
to
in
fulfill
question...
his destiny.
I'm certain the man in question would be more than happy to be referred to as a god, don't you? If you can even call him a man anymore.
Wise man. Is he wise, though?
Well, he's
I'd have to
survived
say
hundreds
no.
of years. So there's that much. Who knows?
So I need 30 more for you to get Will up. Basara. Your song energy's gonna increase a fair bit. Oh yeah, that's a nice starting song energy. I think.
I think that's max.
Could be.
Either way though, 20,000 is a nice starting boost. Alright, so we'll go ahead and
Go to space in just a moment.
making one final check here.
Just looking through the various units.
Alright.
Make sure I've got everything. Alright, all useful things are equipped.
Alright.
Save, then go to space.
Zero's personal room aboard the Ikaruga. Well then, you haven't been able to find any trace of Cornelia? Since she was wounded then, she can't have gotten far. I shall definitely locate her for you. Let's see. What are you ordering? I'm guessing pursuit or capture? Very well then. We order you and Rollo to take care of capturing her and disassembling the cult. I'm counting on you, Jeremiah. Yes, Your Majesty. It looks as if the Emperor was left behind in that space. With this, I can think of Nunnally as being safe. I also succeeded at rescuing Colin. I wasn't able to bring Nunnally back as well, but I was able to confirm she's safe. It looks as if things are starting to go my way here. Master, what should I do? That's right.
I'll be back in a moment.
Put your clothes on backwards and sing for me. Dance for me while standing on one leg and singing around. Yes, master. Wait a minute. I was joking. I sincerely apologize. Please, don't hurt me. She's completely reverted to her form from back before she received her Gias. Calm down. I don't intend to do anything to you. Huh? I promise you, it's the truth. I prepared some of your beloved pizza for you. I've had Saji and the others check it for poison, so enjoy it as much as you like. Pizza? You don't even remember that, I have to head out for now. Just enjoy it. Thank you very much, Master. Ptolemaeus briefing room. You're heading up to space? According to the information we've received from Miss Wang Liu Mei, it appears as though the person calling themselves Wiseman isn't on Earth. The person who was able to infiltrate Vajra and threw this world pointlessly into chaos. If we wind up leaving them alone, it'll become an even greater disaster. That isn't the only reason we're heading up to space. It looks like outside of the Earth sphere, the Gilgameshian and Balarant armies have been making some unusual movements.
Balarant? It's one of the two.
The Votims people. Outside of the Earth sphere, are you talking about the neoplanets? What are those neoplanet things? They're a collection of planets that arrived into this world thanks to the Great Dimensional Collapse. We were finally able to survey them recently, and so they've come to be called that. Let's see. Around that area, some of the major forces from the Astragas galaxy have been gathering. Commander Rochina said that eventually they would be absorbed into the Federation military, but it is worrisome, isn't it? The fact that Wiseman was able to prepare that Red Shoulders March. In addition, the people from the Astragas galaxy have been making some unusual movements. I suppose we do need to check that out. In addition, the Frontier Fleet's asked us to help out in dealing with a large-scale Vajra cleanup operation. Investigating Wiseman and taking action against the Vajra. Both of them seem incredibly important. At that time, the tower intends to head towards Japan. Let's see. Yes. Thanks to the consecutive fierce battles we've carried out here, a number of our robots need to have large-scale maintenance carried out. So, in other words, the super robots need to head back to their home of Japan. I've already written up a list of all the units that need to come with us. The Mazinger Z and the Venus A, the Getter and the Stelva, Tatsujin and Ox, Takeda General Company and the 21st Century Defense Corporation. People from Japan, the Walker Machines, the Crusher Squad, Baldios, God Sigma, Soul Gravian, the Grand Troopers, Dan Cougar Nova, Final Dan Cougar, Grand Logan and the Grapperals, the Big O and the Aquarian. Well then, that means the people who are heading up to space will be the Macross Quarter, the Ptolemaeus II, the Eternal and the Ikaruga as their main battleships, along with the various Gundams and Valkyries, Black Knights, Orgus and Nirvash. Is that Crow guy not included in either squadron? Because he's got some unusual situations, at times like this we tend to leave to him to pick which group he's going to go with. Are you talking about his repaying his debts? I see. So what you're saying about a complicated situation? And isn't what I'd thought. It's something about the way that he feels about things, huh? Well then, Captain Jeffrey. I think things are going to be difficult up in space. So good luck. You need to be careful as well. The fact that Dr. Helen Moon will have been so quiet here are worrying too. So you haven't been able to find anything about the idiot and the King of Destruction, huh? I've been able to find a couple of people who've claimed to have seen him have shown up here, but I haven't got any solid proof. And what about the zones? I think I've been able to understand most of their systems. Let's see. After a little bit more, if I'm able to tune things properly, I ought to be able to nullify them. Of course, there's a possibility it could all go wrong. Is that so? Looks like you haven't found any trace of Liard yet again. Now that Setsuko and Rand are both trapped in the zones, I figured he'd be coming towards me, but he hasn't yet. Are you worried? Huh? Oh, come on. I know you absolutely hate him, but now that he's finished, you look like there's a huge hole that's been opened in your heart. No matter how important he may be for taking care of this stuff, I don't think there's even a single millimeter's hole in my heart. But it is true that there's something off about the fact he's not here. You're just busy thinking about Esther, aren't you? I've been training every day and night in order to try and bring out even a bit more of my sphere's power. Is that so? I guess you're going to have to think about some other things. What are you talking about? Alright, it's time to go ahead and tally up your money. Who's with that sound effect? Oh, do you not like it? I didn't think there would be any point in doing some stuff the way we standardly have, so I prepared something extra. By the way, I'm the one who made that song. I used you as the image when I was developing the melody. Esther did kind of the same stuff, but I really think when I hear that you're putting way too much effort into the wrong things. Just think of it as a joke. Even if you say that, it didn't sound like you were joking. Alright, so, what are the results? 10,000 G. That's the one that's not a joke? What are you saying? After all, it hasn't been that long since your last evaluation. I mean, that's right, but come on! You said you gave me extra for putting my life on the line to activate the Librester, right? Of course I've included that fee as well. Are you just in shock? Yeah. Alright, I guess I've just gotta change my mind here. Money is important, but I'm fed up of being dragged around by money so much. There's not too much effort put in your explanation there. After all, it's not a bad thing to be positive about it. So, which group are you going to choose here? If I wind up heading to Japan with the tower, I'll be working alongside the super robots. Our allies will be the Mazinger, the Keter, Tetsujin, Takeda General Company, and the 21st Century Defense Corporation. The people from Japan and the Walker Machines. Crusher Squadron, Baldios, God Sigma, the Double Den Cougars, the Grand Knights and Gurren Lagann, the Big O and Aquarian.
I'm sorry, did they spell W with a W?
Yes.
Of course they did.
And so that means the people who are heading off to the Frontier Fleet are the Coordinate of the Ptolemaios II, the Ikaruga and the Eternal, The various Gundams and Valkyries, the Black Knights, the Orcus, and Nirvash. Alright then, what'll I do? So, to anyone out there in the audience, this is your one and only moment to intervene. At this point in time, we're planning on heading up to space because there are multiple good secrets we can get. But we'll wait another couple of seconds here to see if anyone in chat responds. Doesn't look as if we've got anyone.
Yep. Wait a minute more, but...
So yes. Once again, to anyone out there listening in, this is your last chance to influence if we go off to Japan to see the super robots get some various upgrades, or stay out in space to upgrade the Valkyries, and get a couple of a secret unit and a very good secret item.
Can always use more of it.
Yes, Marks of the Brave are very nice. Alright. Doesn't look like anyone's chiming in, so we'll save in a different slot afterwards just to make sure. To the Frontier Fleet! When you talk about the Frontier Fleet, think of the Twinkle Project. I have a feeling there'll be some good money to be found there. So I guess that means I'm heading off to the Frontier Fleet. Understood. Remember, trying to steal money... Trying to steal tickets to a concert is a crime. As if I'd have the time to do something like that. This is Ptolemaeus II's medical room. I see. So I collapsed again. We're heading off towards the Frontier Fleet now. We've gotten in contact with your manager, Elmo, so he's gonna come pick you up soon. You're heading off to the fleet? Yeah. Large-scale anti-Vajra operation's about to occur. Cheryl? This is a good time. This is good timing. I'll go back to the fleet with you. What are you saying? Your body's in bad condition. You should just rest and... I'm the person who will decide how my life goes. Cheryl. Please, Alto. There's something I want to confirm back at the fleet. Cheryl, you... Please. Crowbroost. Remaining debt. 1,490,000 G.
And now it's time for sub-orders, once again.
So. This is another reason you definitely need to learn katakana. I'm making a start on trying to teach him katakana so he can at least read people's names here. And even though if it's not a name you can't read, it's one of the weird ones.
Okay, pilot points. Jamil need, for sure. Yeah, sorry, you can go there.
Yes, it's the only person you really use whose name is in kanji is Setsuna. At least I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure some of the super robot pilots are.
A couple of them, but fewer than you'd think.
Did I ace someone there?
Yeah.
I have no idea who I aced.
Someone you don't use. So, you
Probably
might want to do
Wu-Fei.
something for Clan, because you're going to be forced to use her here. It's not stupid hard, but just you might want to be careful about that. Upgrade her a little. Just HP and armor.
Yeah.
That's more than enough.
Just quickly look through to see if anyone's It's like, no.
Alright.
Yep, it was
Lauren
no.
is back in the turn A.
What's it?
At above 130, we'll cast the Ignore Defense command.
Alright. Get out of the turn A, Lauren. I don't care if it's your machine.
No. Save in a different slot.
I don't really think there's any point to saving in a different slot.
Well, that way, in case people complain at us, we can go back and fix it. Take the other route. But these are fairly short, only 3 stages. Quarters briefing room. Mr. Muragi and Lieutenant Canary have something to talk with us about? I'm sorry to call you out, Michelle Clan. There's something about that we didn't want Cheryl to hear. Something you don't want Cheryl to hear? I'll cut straight to the chase here about the truth. See, the Ptolemais II's medical machines performed a simple analysis on her. But the reason that Cheryl's been off, it isn't just overwork. She's... let's see. Got V-type... She has a V-type something infection.
Something to do with Vajra.
I don't quite remember what it's fully called. Wait a minute. Is that see the results of direct contact with Vajra? That's right. It's already been detected in her bodily tissues and blood. So Miss Cheryl was sick like that? The fact that you didn't know means Alto doesn't know either. Probably. But what's going to happen to Cheryl? If it was only in its early stages, it could be cured. But it's possible for her? It looks like it started incubating a long time ago. With our current methods, it's all we can do is try and alleviate the symptoms some with medicine. But from what we can see, it looks as if she's almost at her limit. But that's... Suragi, Tenkamaria, please, don't tell Alto about this. I know. See. After all, this is something private about a friend of one of your squad members, so I don't intend to talk about it. Michelle, we'll leave the rest to you. That's Cheryl. She was singing in that kind of state? Michelle, I need to tell Alto about it. No. Why? After all, Cheryl's someone important to him, right? You should try and spend as much time as you can with her in the remaining time she's got. But Cheryl didn't say anything. I bet she couldn't tell him. And so that's why we should tell him. After all, well, I can understand it. Cheryl's... And that's exactly why. It's because she's got to be thinking that we can't say it. But there is something we can do. Off to the Frontier Fleet. Island 1. That dimensional weapon that was deployed in the Sank Kingdom. It looks as if there's a high probability full quartz was used in it. I guess so. Luca came to the same conclusion. Hi, Ozma. It's been a long time since we've seen you. In this world, there are some items that are believed to be similar to full quartz, known as dimensional energy crystals, but... Limnesha, the main country that created and exported them, has been destroyed. So there aren't very many people who can actually find them. Materials found inside Vajra's body. Old quartz. The fact that they were using them as a part of that weapon means it's almost certain that the person who created that weapon is from our world. In addition, back during the Calamity Universe in Luminescia, they wound up using fold technology. It's safe to think about it as that being something that someone on our side wound up transmitting to them. So really, Leon Mishima's the most suspicious guy, huh? I suppose. Please note for anyone who can't remember, that is Lieutenant Kathy's boyfriend slash fiancé they are talking about.
Fiancé.
Yes, Leon Mishima. He's probably the guy behind all of this.
And voiced by Tomokazu Suita.
After all, for someone in his place of the vice president of the fleet, it'd be easy to get his hands on some fold quartz. We're going to continue investigating on our own. See, with the fact that this chaos is continuing across the world, it's highly likely that they'll do something as well. Leon Mishima, what are you doing in the shadows? I know it's a bit late to ask, but are you really okay with this? He is your fiancé after all. It's something that was arranged for me in advance. I thought that would be fine on its own, but... unlike someone else? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's right. He's so very different than a certain idiot who knows nothing other than flying. I've already made up my mind here. Even if it's the truth that Ranka's songs have an effect against the Vajra, I won't let anyone use her as a tool. So it looks like the key to all of these plans are the Vajra. Ranka's concert's about to start. It'd be nice if nothing happens, but... what? With the way you are, I'd be certain you'd be making a big uproar saying you want to go meet Neki Basara, but... well, the situation's what it is. For now, I need to focus on protecting Ranka and the fleet. You're acting so tough. Besides, you could have come up with an easy reason to go meet Zexus and visit him, right? No. Even if you do that, I know you've been coming up with reasons to go visit Zexus. I know you may not like it being found out here, but I've heard plenty from Captain Bobby. That's her... I figured if I wound up dealing with Firebomber too much, you would... you never change. Once you try and focus on something, you lose sight of everything else. I'll forgive you for keeping that secret from me. In addition, it looks like your timing was always bad, so you never got to actually meet Basara. Longing to meet, yet never actually doing so. Almost like some legendary princess. After all, I'm a huge fan of Basaro's. What can I say? No. Something about a girl with a bouquet. Apparently some urgent urban legend.
I can actually answer this one. He's talking about Flower Girl. She's never given a name. She's carrying a bouquet of flowers and is in every single episode of Macross 7, attempting to give her flowers to Basara, failing in every episode other than the final one.
Yes. It looks like you know a lot about the urban legends. It's something I heard from you, after all. I guess so.
Where she finally managed to give it to Basara by throwing it to him while he's hang gliding to his mech.
Perfect.
From a hospital.
So, how are you So are you going to be fine even without that? Of course I will. Even if I never get to meet him, Neki Basara's burning soul will always be in my chest. Once everything's taken care of, I'm good. I perfectly intend to go and see them. See. Mihoshi Academy. Concert area. Excuse me. Oh, Cheryl. If you're looking for Ranka, she's headed out to rehearsal right now. You look... What are you doing? Well, this is a Search for the superdimensional Cinderella, after all. Let's top it off. Oh, the incidents with her family. If this ever... Anyone's going to be pumped up. After all, well, so long as she's here, we ought to be able to handle the Twinkle Project with her alone. It has graduated. Firebomber's been ignored from almost every... The thing is, they've been fighting. And since I've been in the hospital, well, I have had to cease operations. So she's the only one you needed. It's nothing like that, Cheryl. After all, the reason I had you take a break is for your health. Even so, you end up teaming up with Miss Cheryl and touring the world on your own. Deliberately going out of your way to sing in dangerous areas. Do you have any idea how much I was worried about the Sank Kingdom? There's only one thing I want to hear. Why? What a broad question. There's no way I could answer that. Why have you become Ronka's manager? Why are you trying to tie me down to my bed? Why do our songs work against the Vajra? Why? Why? Why isn't it me but that girl? How pitiful. Well, an artist, a singer, no matter what words you try to put to yourself, you truly are just an idol. Just a created symbol. No. I came here on my own power. If you hadn't met me at that time, you would have just remained a bit of trash thrown away in the galaxy's slums. But that's about to come to an end. Cheryl Gnome is about to die. As if I'd be shot. As if I'd be put off by something as pathetic as that. I won't lose. Even if I don't have you anymore. Oh, how foolish. You don't realize how pathetic you are right now, do you? A V-type infection. It's swirling through your entire body. I'm not just saying you'll die as a singer, but quite literally, you're about to die, Cheryl. Back to Mihoshi Academy. We haven't seen this in a long time.
Yep.
In fact, I don't know we ever did. Yes, this is Alto's school, because he's technically a high school student.
Designed to look like the original Macross, with a VF with either Hikaru's plane on top of it, or a replica of it. I can't remember which.
I think it's a replica. I don't think it can take off. So what is this large-scale anti-Vajra operation going to be? Yeah. We have... The full fine details haven't trickled all the way down to us yet, but it looks like they're going to be using Ronka Lee's songs. So it looks like this might be the last chance to hear her at a concert, huh? It'd be nice if this was something done of her own accord, but... Can't you do something here, Kira? Lucas looks really sad, doesn't she? Huh? Besides, she's all depressed. The entire crew of the Eternal's gonna get depressed too. Captain Wellfelt may be... Well, Mr. Wellfelt may be the captain, but Lacus is the symbol of them all. After all... Oh, Kira, have you really been able to tell Lacus how you feel? Well, tell her how I feel? What do you mean by that? Like, I like you, or I love you, or... Is Luna Mario always saying things like that to you? Of course not. After all, even if I don't say anything like that, she knows full well how I feel. Luna. Then that's just what I'll do. After all, if Shin and Luna Mario can get along well, there's no problems with me, right? What is it, Kira? Shin? You look like you're getting pretty fired up with your secret conversation. It's nothing! Is that so? Oh, Hathrin. His timing's as bad as always. Shin, Athrun, let's leave it at that for now. The concert's about to start. Everyone, embrace each other to the ends of the galaxy! A song. Is this the power to fight against the Vajra? No. Songs are feelings. Feelings? Your thoughts of someone else and the feelings you have towards them. A song is just taking those feelings and giving them form. So, rather than it being the power to fight, think of it as the power to stop fights. Do you understand? No. With just strength or just feelings alone, the world will never change. Let's see. It's precisely because we have power that we can't forget the people who fight by our side with the same resolve in their hearts. Our power can become feelings? Marina Ismail. Is that the meaning of the songs you had that you sung on the battlefield? Looks as if you kind of understand what Lacus is saying, huh, Setsuna? It's fine if you don't fully understand it now. After all, it's you. I'm sure you'll eventually understand it. Looks like it's pretty hard on you, ace pilot, being the guy having to give life advice to all of your juniors. If you really feel like the way, then help me out. Come on. After all, Crow's a worthless adult here too, isn't he? You're drinking beer in the middle of the plaza. No music, no life. Just let me enjoy the music for today, lock on. No beer, no life? How about no money, no life? I mean, come on. Where on earth did you get the money to pay for this? I'm never gonna pay off your debt at this rate. I was finally getting to enjoy myself, and then reality comes crashing back down. Let's see. Well then, if you're done drinking, then please give me a hand and help these out, Crow. And as always, I'm stuck with the worst jobs. Come on. We've had a bunch of harsh battles in a row. Oh. The only reason we're able to relax a bit here is because of her singing, right? I guess that's right. We might have but Simone and June wish they were here. Songs and feelings. Huh? Inside the academy. Looks like Ranka's concert's in full swing. Yeah. Have you gotten to meet Ranka yet? A little bit before the concert. She looked like she was in a good mood. After all, and I can definitely tell that from the snatches of song drifting in. Sorry, Alto, having to call you out at a time like this. I don't care. After all, the first phase of this concert's only about to end. So, what is it you didn't want everyone in Zexus to hear? No, is something you didn't want everyone in Zexus to hear? I guess so. How's Cheryl doing? As soon as we got to the fleet, she wound up leaving the quarter and heading off somewhere else. Hey, Alto. Don't you think it's about time you came up with an answer? Answer? Come on. We're all alone here, so don't play dumb. No matter how dense you may be, I'm certain you've got to have realized it, right? Both this song and the previous one. There's something that Ranka's singing specifically for you. What? But that's... Same thing goes for Cheryl. Well, no matter how things may be for her right now. In order to try and stop you from worrying, they're trying their best. What do you know? But... To think that some third-rate flirt like you would be lecturing me about women. I'm just a coward after all. We don't know when As humans, we don't know when we'll die, after all, do we? Particularly for pilots like us. And so I'll just go out and enjoy myself as much as I can. I'm always serious about it. No, I'm never serious about it, just enjoying what I can. But you're different, aren't you? Michelle? Cheryl? I leave the rest to you, Alto. Cheryl. No, Michelle, you. Alto. You're not gonna go listen to the concert? It was a brilliant stage. Did you want to sing as well? I'm fine. Cheryl? I'm just a bit tired. It's... Don't lie, Cheryl. There's no way you could stop singing. After all, if you weren't like that, there's no way your songs would resonate with as many people as they do. Remember, I'm an ex-performer too. I know the difference between someone who's genuine and who's a fake. Alto? Alto! Ronka? Ronka? Alto and Cheryl? You're... Ronka, you... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get in your way. And because I need to keep go singing and singing, I wanted to tell Alto how I feel. I'm sorry, Ronka! Off she goes. Chapter 41. Triangler. Coincidentally, the name of the opening. The opening and battle theme. Thanks, Clan, for bringing Cheryl along, I mean. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's probably good. After all, well, everyone's got the right to love someone, don't they? What about you, Michelle? Where's your love? Wait, Clan. Are you just trying to run away again? Stop that! Look at that!
Vajra.
Vajra? What? How the hell did they sneak onto the island? There are attacks from the Vajra from the outside as well. We need to return to the ship. Ah! Ah! Damn it! Thanks to the fact that the Vajra are deployed outside, the military's slow. The Sweet Island ones. Ronka, sing! Your songs can calm them down, right? But it's in order to protect this city. Please, for everyone here. But the way I'm feeling, Ronka, I can't sing. I can't sing like this. I can't. I'm not some tool to fight the Vajra. I'm fed up with it. Calm down. I should know more than anyone else that your songs reflect your feelings. But you're a pro. Do what you can. Miss Cheryl? Your songs will become power. Power that I wanted but could never have. We're counting on you, Ronka. Yeah. I can hear a song? It's Ronka's song. This Vajra should... It's no good. Sarah? That's no good, Ronka! My chest hurts. It hurts. What? What's happening? The Vajra are getting even fiercer! Emotional level minus 7.3. What? But how? What's with this? Alto, this place is danger too! Both of you, follow me! Getting out of here! You safe, Alto? Somehow. Anyway, we're heading towards an SMS base. There ought to be some weapons we can use there. Ronka, you're safe? Nana. It's fine, Ranka. I'm just feeling a bit off. But I'm sure we'll be fine. After all, your songs are everyone's hope, aren't they? Hope. I believe I heard you Nana say. Nana say, get hold of yourself. Nana? Leave her to me. You guys hurry up and get out of here. But who do you think I am? I'll be sure to come back and help you. We're running, Ranka. Don't let go of my hand. Altho's hand is warm. Just like before. Being pulled along by someone else. That time, their hand was really warm. Is that my brother? Eyelid 1, SMS base. God damn it! What's up with... Why aren't they able to respond to the Vajra? Don't tell me. Are they planning to throw away the island? Are there any weapons we can use? Let's see. We've got her some small scale weapons and Valkyrie use armor. There's nothing we can... There aren't any units we can deploy. No. No, you're wrong. There's some Zentradi gear here, too. Clan, you... Hey, Michelle. Won't you tell me your answer from answer to what I asked you before? Huh? Who do you love? The answer is currently unknown and under investigation. Besides, even I've forgotten. I see. You really are a coward. Why are you punching me like that? I love you, Michelle. What are you saying at a time like this? You idiot! It's because it's like this! Alright, Michelle, remember this. Although you too! It's because you're terrified of dying that you can love. Just let it linger there for a moment. Treasure's off to go macronize. Clan. Incredible. Hey, Alto. What? Loving someone for real is something that you have to bet your life on. Yeah. What? With the Vajra larva? This is bad. It's completely defenseless right now. As if I'd let you do that. Michelle! You damn insect! Get out of here! Michelle! Michelle? I was able to protect you this time, Clan. Although, I screwed up a bit. It's fine. Don't talk anymore! I'm sorry, Clan, that I wasn't able to tell you. I also love... Michelle! And thus he got sucked out into space. I won't forgive you. I won't forgive you, Vajra! This is revenge for Michelle! I won't let a single one of you escape!
However, thankfully this is the movies, where they confess to each other, and also...
Here is the probably goofiest unit in the game, with serious circumstances. Armored Clan. She's just got Valkyrie gear equipped. She has Prevail level 3, will up. Consecutive attack, will up bonus.
Since I added that.
Not horrible stats considering it's, you know, just
the
a
question
person.
is, after this, can you change her to it?
No.
Sad.
This stage only. And she has a shield.
Yeah.
Interesting, I didn't notice that.
Wing booster shield.
Has gun pods and missiles. Both
She
available
literally
post-movement.
has... If you look at her, she has all the parts off
A Valkyrie.
of Valkyrie, including the leg thrusters.
Yeah. So.
Okay, you have focus.
You idiot, Michelle. You're an unbelievable idiot. Do you think I'd be happy with something like that? Michelle! And so, plenty of missiles. And a Valkyrie Gatling. Hello, Paloma.
That was more than overkill.
Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't supposed to be a hard stage, since they force you to use a single unit who you probably haven't used much.
The moon's out.
Hello, Paloma. Well, I mean, you're in space, technically. Gun pod. Good, happy cat. And just dodges effortlessly. Shell. Lend me your strength. Good kitty. All you need to do is just get rid of all enemies. For the second half of the stage, I believe Clan will be a forced deploy, but...
Might as well watch all of these animations since we won't see it again.
Yep. But I do also believe that she is in her...
Quadlunaria.
Yeah. In her standard outfit, rather than this. Touch me. 運命ならば繋がせて Who are you going to kiss? She seems to have leveled up a fair bit.
Yeah, she has. She was level 30. Okay, so I'm just going to, at least for the first couple.
There are only a few left. All you could do is dodge, but be happy that, you know, both of your attacks are post-movement. She's now level 36. Alright, kitty, off you go.
And has a new spirit command.
Cheer!
Huh.
And this should be the last one.
So, of course, the last one.
Thank you and farewell, Armored Clan.
Just sad you don't get to keep her. It's not that much worse than the Quadlunaria, I believe.
Got far fewer attacks. Hello, kitty. It would be nice if you could keep all the one-shot units that aren't destroyed, but...
Unlike the Kokobogar, which... that thing was just a mess.
Where are you? I know there are other Vajra here. Captain Glenn! And can you hear me? Luca, where are the Vajra? We're about to commence an operation to get rid of them. Please, rendezvous with Xexis. Understood. Shell. Macross Quarter. We're going to trap them all in Island 3? Yes. We've installed a fold explosive there. Fold explosive? It's a new weapon that the Elite A Institute has developed. Let's see. It will devour almost the entire surrounding space within a 50-kilometer radius. Is it just like that bomb that went off in the Sank Kingdom? So what you're saying is we're going to gather the Vajra in a single place in order to prevent any more casualties. Yes. Because this was supposed to be an anti-Vajra operation, it was supposed to be carried out far outside of the Earth sphere. However, President Howard has changed his mind with the current situation. I had to go ahead with the plan as is. So how are we going to gather the Vajra on Island 3 then? Huh? Don't tell me. Look at you! I have to protect people. Even so, I failed. You're talking about Nana? Even so, do you want to debate? Shell's died. Nana's completely lost consciousness, has heavy wounds. The Vajra's attacks continue, the entire frontier fleet's gonna die. This is a battle with our very existence on the line. Who's going to win, us or the Vajra? I'll sing. Ronka? For everyone's sake. Deploy your 20 units.
Actually,
the moon is out.
Units. Let's run this. Sure.
That one seems an okay option. Still 6 more. Grab the Tauruses. For HP and energy. Maybe grab the Taurus and then the Geniskai and no custom.
Yeah.
That way you have more.
Orcus, because why not?
It's dodgy enough. Force Impulse, Keratin.
It hasn't gotten a chance to shine at all.
So, be aware, everything should be coming from down below.
I figured as much.
You're going to have a defensive line you need to guard. Do not let them get through to Ronka. And also no battleships because you are inside.
You can move.
Let's swap either the new or the turn A for... Yeah.
Turn A's got will up bonus, so.
Let's see. Once Miss Ronka begins singing, all of the Vajra in the surrounding area should gather here. By our calculations, within about 5 minutes, all of the Vajra should be at Island 3. After that, we'll need to get away from Island 3 and activate that fold bomb. So our mission is, until that time limit's up, just have to protect the Cinderella, huh? What's Alto doing? He's by Ronka's side. Sarah? So I just need to keep singing here until the last moment? I definitely won't let... See? Till that time, we definitely need to prevent the Vajra from approaching. I'll make sure you get out, though. But... So, just please... Sing carefully. Yeah. I'll definitely be able to do it this time. We're all counting on you. Counting on you.
Hi, Vajra.
If you don't want to sing, then you don't have to, Ronka. But that's so cruel, Mr. Prera. Why would you say something like that? Songs are your heart. It belongs only to you. Thanks, Mr. Prera, but I'm fine. To the one person I couldn't tell it to. It's a song that couldn't reach them. But this is that person's desire. I'm in shock, Miss Lacus, to think that you would be a member of Zexus. I won't forget the impact from when I first heard your songs. Sorrows and strength. I'm certain that your songs mixed with the two of those things mixed together would influence many people. You refused back at that time, but I'd like to make another offer. Once things have come down, would you like to join the Twinkle Project? Songs. They aren't tools for you to use. What do you mean by that? Someday, Cheryl and Ranka will show you the true power of songs. I'll remember that. Lacus, I leave Ranka to you. Alto's come too. Alto. Captain? Where are you now? I'm counting on you, Alto. Protect Ranka for me. Captain. This isn't the order of your superior. It's a request from her brother. Please, keep her safe. Even if it costs me my life. Alright, it's time to start the operation. All units, make your preparations. It's Ranka. It's a sad song. Come, Vajra. I'm right here. So the Vajra are going to have been drawn along by her song and are heading towards the stage. We need to take them down before they can approach Ranka. If she's captured or killed, the entire operation fails. Or the entire fleet could be destroyed. However, if we get in the way of her singing, there's no point if we interfere with her singing. Don't approach the stage more than necessary. She's the hope of all humanity. We'll be sure to protect her. Shell. Revenge for Michelle. I'll be sure to make this succeed. To die for the sake of the woman you fell for. It's the thing that's the most like you in the world, and yet the most unlike you at all. 5 minutes. Please, 5 minutes. But be sure to keep her safe. Alto. So.
Within 4 turns to defeat 100?
Don't let Alto or Clan die. Don't let an enemy or ally breach the point. This designated points. Either have reached the 6th turn or destroy over 100 enemies. SR point is within 4 turns, destroy 100 enemies.
Cool.
Alto, there's special dialogue if Vajra gets a kill. Because remember what the point of this is.
To lure them away?
To lure them in.
Ah.
You are luring them in so you can blow them all up. And so there's kind of no point if you wind up...
Let's go. Don't speak you love heart.
Hi, kitty.
I should have hot-blooded that.
Hello, Claire. So, the Excalibur. Sadly.
What? Music is replaced by IMO?
Yes. IMO is the only song playing. Oh, kitty. You're being very sharp, Claire. My incredibly sharp old cat.
No, that actually wasn't good enough.
Naughty cat.
We'll go ahead and see this thing.
Nishinge's special sword. As he mentions, he will not hand this world over to monsters. Memories of the Empress. Yes, Sue?
Susu.
That was an incredibly unusual meow.
Distressed meow.
Sadly, only the one song. Well, I think of that as partially being an incentive to not play images as much as possible, since you're trying to get rid of as many as possible.
Yeah.
So long as you can keep on taking out the front runners, you should be fine.
Of course, you have to your Macross character.
Is fighting all we can do? If Fighting is all we can do here. Don't throw away any hesitations I have. That's the job of the military. Ouch.
What?
Gimlin took a lot of damage.
Wow, Gimlin took a lot of damage.
Well, at least you've got a healer right there. The Genus Kai and Il Custom.
Even if I haven't upgraded it. Destroyer of Worlds comes through.
Doesn't go so well when I'm singing.
No.
The drainage from allergies is not helping, though. Ow! Sharp! At least you have a number of commander units out. Yes, Claire, do not put those paws of yours anywhere near my throat, okay? You are a good kitty, but very sharp and snaggy with your claws.
Cool, so for these, all I need is...
a beam saber off the wing 0.
Susu! Don't do that. Don't go up there. Or else we'll have cats fighting, and we don't want that. That was way overkill.
Yeah.
Forgot
But you'll
we did
regenerate a
that.
chunk of that.
Susu!
Who's going? I will take care of it.
Okay.
Down you go, Claire. I'm sorry, but I need to... say a very temporary hello to our chattiest cat. Yes. Meow to you as well. You can hold conversations with him. Yes, we love you, Susu. And that's why we're trying to prevent you from causing problems over there. We do not want you to get attacked by the Coney. Don't eat plastic either.
Dialogue.
Alright. You're saying this is a fight we have to put our lives on the line for. Then all I can do is fight.
And that should be everyone. Of course.
Well done, Alto.
Oh no, there's still 3 back here.
How could you forget about the turn A? The Moonlight Butterfly was very helpful in this stage for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Scattering Beam Gun.
I can very easily see that.
Map attacks are king.
When you're trying to get rid of 100 enemies.
Mm-hmm. Because they just keep on spawning in more and more enemies. It is a very sad stage, though.
You know, gotta say, I don't actually love IMO.
Yep.
I think it's a good song,
Here
but
come more. Reinforcements have arrived? The Vajra in the area are all gathering here. It won't stop with just this. We just need to take the rest of them down.
oh god, and they all have a turn.
Yeah. So you'll need to be careful how you handle this. But you do have Basara available as a panic button.
Yep.
A lot of seeds engaged. Really? Dragoon full burst and that didn't do it? Well, you haven't poured much into the Freedom. Just using a high energy beam cannon here.
Probably the only thing we can hit.
And that's more than enough.
You can just destroy everything. Oh,
Nope.
no, just barely not.
it was a critical, it would have, but... Slash Harkin.
That one's not good.
Yeah.
So no, that one does not work. Oh, you're gonna die. Or not.
Okay, just blasting away with his...
Which should you use? The full power or...
The fire everything.
Okay.
That G-Falcon combination attack is overkill on them, I think. And that was very overkill.
Yeah, but the options are overkill or not. I don't want that dying already.
Can't quite hit the tones of it. Can't quite hit the right notes. Just sad. Beam rifle. Very rare to see the Justice using its beam rifle. Remember to make use of Kira if possible with his Dragoons.
I just don't want my resupplier dying.
Yeah. This stage will probably be one of the more boring ones because of this.
Yeah, we probably need to think of things to talk about.
So, let's think.
So I was playing through the first stage of UX. Does Atherin really have that stupid visor thing in Destiny?
Yes, he's wearing a pair of sunglasses, because remember,
That's
sunglasses...
a sunglasses? Those are sunglasses?
Sunglasses are all you need to no longer be yourself.
I
As proved by Superman and so many other people.
No, Superman's just regular glasses.
Whatever, all it takes are a pair of glasses, and suddenly you are no longer yourself.
I thought he was using stupid VR visor.
No, it shouldn't be. Yes, all you need to do is think of Superman, think of Quattro Bagina.
What are you talking about, Quattro Bagina? He's
Lieutenant
a totally honest man.
Lieutenant Quattro is definitely not Char.
Wall?
Flash.
Flash.
Hello, Cheska. Come and join us for a bit, skittish kitty. No, no. One of our most skittish cats has deigned to appear for a short while here. Francesca. Twin sister of the cat who is of the other calico who is often on my lap. Off you go.
You also
Except this one is a lot squishier. She could probably do with a diet.
Just get rid of them.
Remember to take care of the things that are slipping back behind you. And to
Yeah.
have some things left back behind so that you can actually deal with them. You don't know where they'll appear.
Commandor level 4.
Vajra?
Probably overkill, but whatever.
Definitely overkill. But Jamil Neat is Jamil Neat.
Better overkill than underkill. I guess.
Guess. Something like that.
Let's just deal with the ones that are slipping through.
And then check how far along you are. Sure you don't want to swap to humanoid mode?
Yeah, Botroid would probably be better here. And I've still got the panic button that is Basara around.
You've defeated 37.
37 of 100 on turn 2.
I bet if you take out another couple, another group will spawn.
Let's go ahead and attack here. Yeah.
Oh, we got at least one kill.
At least 2. Stupidly expensive CG. Well, probably not, but 3D CG rather than 2D.
Yeah.
All 3.
Well done. Yep.
Yep, there's the next wave.
That's quite nice.
Spin.
Please get at least one kill, hero.
Well, at least one of these weakens, so...
There we go. A lot of kills for hero.
Hardly mattered anyway. $45 more. Not 45. 35 more. To get,
An emblem.
I don't think we'll be getting any of the emblems. We might get the 20 aces.
I got quite a good number of emblems on my playthrough.
Remember, we're not resetting for SR points at all.
Yeah.
That was not strong enough. Not great, not terrible. I can live with that.
Be careful where you place Clan, because remember, if she dies, game over. That happened to me the first time I played this stage. I'll do it. For Shell's sake, I'll make sure this operation succeeds!
Okay, that was good enough. Now, deftly run away.
Definitely or deftly?
Deftly.
Knowing you, it could have been either. At least Shinkai has a map attack, right?
It's a pretty crap map attack, but...
I was just trying to confirm he did indeed have one.
If I could get rid of this... No, that wouldn't work, actually. No, that wouldn't work. Be better off just going...
This is all up to you. Good
that
enough.
was actually rather close.
Poor Crow.
Poor Crow.
Mm-hmm. Being forced to participate in something like this. It's not the greatest chapter. Next chapter will be much better. And hopefully shorter.
We'll have the armor packs. It's only been an hour and a half. Mind you, a fair bit of that was,
Talking. There was a lot of talk to be done.
yes.
And some time wasted beforehand on trying to see if anyone would say anything. Because now that's your last G combination.
I know.
I'm sure Enel is happy that Garrett is relying on her.
Well, he wasn't there. Because she's grounded.
Yes, that is a rather small problem.
Okay, just that one. Gotta love those differing experiences.
Remember, you only have a few shots.
Yeah, that doesn't actually matter because resupply. In this case, it's still not.
Enough.
Actually, it would be good enough.
Just keep on firing the Dragoons. I may like the Strike Freedom a lot more than I like the Freedom, but they're pretty evenly matched in terms of cool weaponry. Because the Strike Freedom has the Dragoons I adore, but at the same time, it's missing the railguns. And it has instead a stupid weapon mounted.
Is it missing the railguns?
Yeah. Yes, I'm pretty certain the Strike Freedom does not have the Ziphus railguns. It does, however, have a chest-mounted beam cannon, which I think looks utterly stupid.
I think it looks good. The gold.
It's not the color I take issue with. The color is fine. It's the fact that it's got the mouth of a beam cannon, of a high-energy beam cannon located on its chest. Yes, the coloration
it's more of an
is
abdomen,
fine.
Really.
Yes. But even so, just the fact that it has a laser cannon embedded there. I mean, the location of the double Zeta's high mega cannon is bad enough, I think.
Wait till you hear about the Sazabis.
Yes, I know the Sazabi has one.
Waist mounted. I actually like its look.
I don't typically think of that as a key weapon of the Sazabis, though. Is it? Maybe, but...
It's one of the most iconic weapons, at least. You know, just think about it. This may be one of the only stages where I have a chance of running out of fin funnels.
It may be.
Oh, God.
Yep. They keep on coming until you fulfill one of the 2 requirements.
Every time.
65.
Every time I think I'm out, I'm gonna just get rid of some of them. Because frankly, this is annoying.
Damn it. What's with this feeling? All of you, listen to my song! What are you doing, Basara? Our job is to draw the enemies in! So what are you trying to pull, having them retreat like that? Shut it! I'll sing the songs I want to! Basara? Do as you like. We don't have time to be worrying about you.
I mean, that actually probably is a good thing that he's doing that.
I would say down and to the left where you catch that top Vajra. And the corner ones is probably the best you'll get here.
Let's get rid of some of them. Best anti-Vajra map attack.
Yep. Yes, to anyone who has come in here late and is watching this, I apologize for that today's episode here is a bit more boring than usual with how much of a slog it is.
Trust us, it's not just you. I'm bored too.
But you do get a lot of kills on this stage, so anyone who was not an ace will probably be an ace by the end.
I would not say that.
Because of all the map attacks?
Yeah.
But how about it's highly likely that, you know, Jamil might
Jamil's
get
not
aced.
gonna get aced.
Jimmy will be a darn sight closer to being aced.
Unless things go horribly wrong. Oh. Yeah, it's off actions.
The range on the fin funnel is quite astonishing.
Hot blood?
Hot blood.
As expected.
Because Colin is hot-blooded.
She inherited her hot-bloodedness from her father, after all.
Domon Kashu! Undefeated of the East!
She learned from... After all, Domon Kashu learned from a man who kicked a skyscraper.
Also important to note, Basara overwrites Imo.
Oh!
Because he is Neki Basara.
That's nice.
Because even if no one else's music does, Neki Basara is Neki Basara. He is Macross enough that he can overwrite them.
He is the true spirit of Macross. Unless you look at the original.
Micro Missile. Ready for barriers? Planet Dance.
Their will is too high. Oh, that's gonna be next turn. No,
Yes.
don't move, don't move, don't move. Please don't move.
You want a perfect satellite cannon shot lined up?
Yeah, it would be nice, but...
Remember, you get 2 satellite cannon shots now.
Do they both charge at the same time?
Yeah,
Oh,
I believe.
nice. I thought it was you'd charge one and then 3 turns later another one would charge.
I don't think so.
You're starting to run out of energy, Colin.
Mm-hmm.
As are you. Go ahead and get your kills, though.
Everything's going okay. If not perfect.
We'll probably get the SR point, which will save us 2 turns of this.
Mm-hmm. That is a good thing.
Or at least a turn and a half.
Trans-Am Riser Sword.
Just barely enough.
No, it's 2,000 over. 1,500. Final Orgus combination. Not enough. Homing laser. Charge.
It's almost nothing can hit him.
Because you focused. I'm surprised at how dodgy the Shinkai is being. Nope, there he goes.
Well, he's a small-sized thing against... I assume Vajra are large-sized?
I think they're medium.
Okay, there we go.
Medium.
Is the moon not out? This is turn 3. Does
Yep.
it not count the first turn?
Apparently not.
Alright.
So, Kitty. How are you, Claire? How many more do you need? 14, which is precisely how many there are on the field. You have either very cold or very damp paws, Kitty, and I'm not sure which. I would have taken out an enemy before you did that, but...
I can't. No, not necessarily, because...
Because Basara has Act Again, remember?
and I'm just out of range. I can still get rid of both of them.
Overkill.
Overkill, but still, 2 enemies gone. Two enemies gone for a low price.
Filthy axe done at a reasonable price. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Name changes to avoid legal issues. But, just... who came up with that? There are a lot of questionable choices.
It's a reasonable approximation.
But that's all it is.
But the worst part about it is you can't call it D4C and save space.
Mm-hmm. If only he had the high mega launcher.
Yep. Any relatively uninjured ones? Looking like not really, but 10,000 damage. Just a little damage.
It's going pretty decently. Remember, Setsuna has the Trans Am Riser Sword map.
Yeah.
In a straight line. My thought there is you could go up and take out that triple line there.
Yeah, that is my plan.
But be careful not to hit the Zeta. No chance of hitting. Oh, because he's got flash.
Oh, right. Because all the crap that gets thrown on it.
Yeah.
That gets thrown on you when Nekibasara sings his dynamite explosion at you.
Mm-hmm.
An attack you almost never are able to use. Of course, I threw Hot Blood on because why not?
The turn A's Beam Saber in the original Z absolutely sucks.
You
range
mentioned
of
it.
1. SR point acquired. All of the Vajra who have infiltrated Island 3 have been taken care of. Received word from the quarter! As planned, all the Vajra are gathering at Island 3! All that's left is to rescue Ronka and get out of here! Wait a minute, that's... a Vajra? How did it show up there? Damn it! I said I'd let you... this happen. For Shell's sake, too! It's possible, Captain Clan.
And now.
There's no doubt about it. Kept you waiting, Clan. Shell? What happened? I'll explain everything later. For now we need to retrieve Ronka and get out of here. Understood. Strelto. Oh, get Ronka out of here. Sorry, we'll leave it to you. All units, swiftly evacuate Island 3. Cat, please, I love you, but you're kind of messing with my throat. Fun weaponry. The quarters hangar. Shell! There's Clan! Clan, don't hug me with your massive strength! Even if I may look okay, I'm pretty badly injured! Q, I heard you'd gotten taken up by the Vajra and sucked out into space! To be able to survive something like that takes some impressive bad luck. I got rescued by the captain. Captain? Talking about Ozma? Yeah. The captain was waiting outside in order to rescue you Ronka and wound up picking me up. It took a bit of time. But thanks to the fact you was able to find me so quickly, I was able to get brought back together. I see. So the captain was intending to protect Ronka from the shadows, huh? What's wrong? What's wrong, clan? You're fidgeting a lot. Back when you said you tried to protect me from the Vajra, I'm sorry. Thanks to my wounds, I don't really remember what happened at that time. Did you say something to me? That's... I think it was something important. Shut it! If you've forgotten that, just keep forgetting. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Or at least a little bit more. I'd like for our relationship to stay the way it is. Looks like Ronko got out of there safely. There's nothing to worry about. Is that so? Ronka, made you do something crazy? I wonder about that. Being forced to do something like that. Is she really okay? Sarah, if there's something you want to say to me, then say it. Why did you get in the way of our plan? Don't try to shove the responsibility off onto me. I just sing the way I want. Do you understand? This is a fight between us and the Vajra. One of us is gonna go extinct. How stupid. Who decided that? Who? You're saying the Vajra want to exterminate us. That's just... Don't you go shoving your perception onto them. What? Okay, stop it, you two. This is no time for us to be fighting each other. Don't buddy in, Gamlin. Sarah. Members of the military have their own way of doing things. Just like you have your own. Sarah. I'm sorry, Alto. Sarah didn't mean anything bad by it. No, it's fine. Alto. What you said before about a war of extermination. Is that something you think, Captain Gamlin? You don't need to hide it. From the way you were fighting before, I think I can understand. Somewhere deep in my heart, I may believe that we don't have to destroy all the Vajra. I wonder if it's because Franca's song was used to fight. Even I don't understand. Well, if you're worried, just keep on worrying. After all. Well, the fact that we're running into species from life forms from another planet isn't something that can be solved so easily. Zentradi, Proto-Devlin. Don't forget, Alto. We still have things we need to protect. That's the reason we're fighting. Things we need to protect. That's... Let's see. All units, please listen. Texas is immediately going to be leaving the Frontier Fleet. Did something happen? Some large movements. The Gilgameshian and Balarant armies are having some large movements out at the Neoplanets. We're heading off to investigate it now. Neoplanets. Collection of small planets that wound up showing up here after that great dimensional collapse. I'm pretty sure that Mr. Shako, who's protecting our village back home, is from the planet Quent. Isn't that there too? Mysterious movements from the Astragalus galaxy, huh? Maybe that wise man guy's out there too. Captain Gamlin? Lieutenant Michelle? Ensign Alto? You've all received permission for your units to be outfitted with reactionary weaponry. Reactionary weaponry? In addition, the VF-25s are going to be equipped with the new micro-dimension eater bombs. What are those, micro-dimension eater things? A weapon even stronger than reactionary weaponry? Some crazy scientific explanation of how reactionary weapons work, but MDEs work on an entirely different thing. Yes, the micro-dimension eater. In other words, it folds the area surrounding it to a different space-time. To a different place in space. So, Are you saying that it's the same type of tech as we saw in the Scent Kingdom? At any rate, well, looks like we've gotten our hands on some crazy stuff. All that's left is if we can make use of it or not. Alto? Somewhere I can't see. This battle's accelerating even quicker. Ronka, Sara, are you really okay with things like this? Island 1. Farewell, Alto. You finally have a little bit of time left. No. It's precisely because I have only a little bit of time left that I'm going to sing. Ronka.
Paloma.
If you're the singer of hope, then I'll keep on singing It's the Despair. So, stage clear. And quickly. Valkyries have now been outfitted with micro-dimension eater bombs. A post-movement map attack.
Small range,
Doesn't
but
hit a very
nice.
large area, but it's decently strong and post-movement. And reactionary weaponry, which is slightly stronger than the ISC maneuver, and it is quite long range.
Just L. What does the Sturmvogel get?
Sturmvogel has large-scale anti-ship reactionary weaponry.
I was expecting that to be a map attack due to, anti-ship.
Yeah. Also not usable in... None of them are usable...
In Botroid mode.
However, the micro-dimension eaters are usable in Botroid mode. Yeah. MDE, reactionary weaponry. MDE. It's as strong as Michelle's strongest attack. Is pinpoint sniping. So, yep. New weapons. New weapons for the Valkyries. How are you, Kitty? Yeah, we ought to have time for another chapter.
Easily.
Yeah. Pop up, Kitty. And we're about to be getting back to poor Chirico here. And all the crazy stuff he's been doing. Hello, kitten.
Just quickly check through.
Captain Amuro. That was more than enough. For a will limit break. Paloma.
You've got all necessary... No, wait. Bullet save.
So for these next few stages, I will have to default and defer to your knowledge.
Well, this whole route split really is mostly...
Well, this one in particular, because you have now watched all of Votoms, haven't you?
No? I've watched all of the TV series.
You've watched all of the TV series.
Yes.
And a good number of the OVAs.
Yes.
So.
Currently working through Shining Heresy.
So
Quite
if
good.
anyone would know what on earth is happening with Votoms, it's you.
The Gwent arc was pretty good. I've been told it's just 2001: A Space Odyssey primarily, but I can't say because I haven't actually seen 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Rolling kitten in lap. I don't remember what the Destiny
I
gets.
was going to say, I have no idea what the Destiny gets, but I like it. So.
All weapons get plus 300 attack.
That's reasonable. Let's go ahead and range up. Rather than barrier for you, because I think that would count for VPS, but
It would. Or it should.
the VPS is really cheap. Okay.
What?
Cat.
The cat who was flopped between us on the floor?
Yes. Alright, who else actually needs to be upgraded that I'm going to be using here frequently?
Are you going to swap Jamil over to that?
Yeah.
Well, it was originally his unit. Probably. Something like
It was made off his brainwaves. So take that as you will.
Hello, kitten. Whoop.
Quickly
Up springs the
save.
kitten.
And time for Votums then Votums.
Mm-hmm.
Although the next stage will probably be tomorrow.
Ribbons
Definitely
all mark.
tomorrow.
You're saying that that Wiseman's base is out in the Neoplanets? It's almost been confirmed here. I'm certain that he'll have some sort of reaction to the squadrons we've sent out to investigate. Even if the squadrons from the Astragalus galaxy get wiped out by it? If that possibility exists, I'm certain he'll react. Let's see. After all, for people such as them who know nothing but fighting, they have no place in the new world I seek to create. It appears as though you've had something against the people from that rumored secret society. I had a bit of interest in their rumored perfect soldier. But for someone like them who refused to follow my orders, I don't intend to make any use of them. Even if you say that, it appears as if they've taken quite the distance from the Allies and are operating on their own. Now that the Wiseman shock has occurred, it's hard to say that they're unrelated to him. However, it's because I let them get away that we were able to react quickly here to the incidents on the Neoplanets. Does it have something to do with the information officer John Paul Rochanon? He's unrelated to this secret society. That much is certain. However, how on earth someone like him from the Gilgameshian army was able to get in contact with me, commander of the Oz, is completely unknown. Then, it's highly likely that he's got some connection to Wiseman. What on earth does that Wiseman even want, interfering with the world? I wonder if he thinks he's a god. A god? Of course, there's no way I'll allow something like that to slide. Why do you have such an interest in Wiseman? It seems to be something more than an interest of just getting rid of a single enemy. This is just a premonition of mine, but I have a feeling that he has something I seek. Don't tell me. The Chrono H. I have a feeling he's carrying that, which I found slumbering in the deepest depths of Veda. Now that I've been sealed off from reaching the final barriers Veda has, I'll have to take some different approaches. And I'm certain that Wiseman will be able to give me the aid I seek. Off to the Neoplanets, in between Earth and Mars.
Quent.
It's already been 72 hours since Jericho descended to the planet Quent. I'm certain that even he'll be able to find some sort of information and return back here. How are you able to read Jericho's movements? I wonder about that. I don't really care, but why did you wind up dragging us out here into space? Both you and Proto One are insurance of a sorts against Jericho. Have you taken us hostage? Exactly right. However, I am more than happy. I'll be more than happy. I've prepared a gift for you. Is it money? Vanilla! This isn't the time to be saying miserly things like that. This isn't something as petty as that. You're going to be allowed to meet a person who is far greater than you could ever imagine. Are you afraid, Proto One? What do you know? For a long time now, I've worked for a certain purpose. This is from far before we were brought over to this galaxy. I am a member of former member of the Gilgameshian army, and I'm also an old companion of Yolan Paleson's. Currently, I'm a member of the A-Laws. All of that was in order to pursue Chirico. After all, everything the person I've been working for has desired is all meeting up here at Chirico. Who is your boss? My supporters, someone that was created by a will that was created by the Quentian culture 85,000 years ago. A mysterious will? That's right. That will ordered me to watch over Chirico from the time he started out as an armored trooper pilot. What on earth? I'm certain you'll come to know of it eventually. At the same time, Chirico will as well. It'll be fine, Fiona. After all, I'm certain Chirico will survive and come back to us. That's right, that's right. After all, he's the sort of moral guy who won't die even if you kill him. Thank you, everyone. Don't worry about it. We're all along for the same ride together here. Besides, everyone likes you. Isn't just Chirico. Huh? As much as I hate to admit it, you really are beautiful. Isn't she, Vanilla? If I was to say anything, it almost feels like she's a bit broken. Like, she isn't quite human. What do you mean by that? I really can't leave these guys alone. Chirico, I'm scared. You were a perfect soldier since before you were born. Or it could be that you're something even greater than that. Someone's been watching you. And that person is trying to twist your destiny now. So, you're saying that Wiseman guy's out there somewhere in the Neoplanets? Well, from the current situation, Zero and the others have decided that. After all, see, there are plenty of spots where the dimensional boundaries are weird out there. Plenty of places to hide. So who do you think that Wiseman guy is? A genius hacker who could even deal with Vajra? A journalist of justice who's got a grudge against the A-Laws? Although I don't think anyone who'd throw the world into pointless chaos is some sort of good journalist. So, are they trying to take over the world from the shadows using this chaos? Oh, come on. If they were going to try and do something like that, they'd have to have at least enough firepower to take on the Federation. I guess so. After all, you'd have power to face Salam and Dr. Hell as well. If they'd had that much firepower, they definitely would have made themselves known earlier. But if that's the case, I have no idea what this wise man guy wants. I guess we just have to capture the guy and ask him himself. Both armies from Gilgamesh and Balraj are operating under the A-Laws. If we wind up heading to the site, it's highly likely we'll have to fight them. Well, if it happens, it happens. At any rate, we've got to stop that wise man guy in order to prevent the world from getting even crazier. After all, I'm certain the way things are going right now are bad for the A-Laws as bad for the A-Laws as they are for us. Are you worried about Chirico? With the fact that happened with the Red Shoulders March, it's possible to say Wiseman's unrelated. You think that was some sort of message for Mr. Chirico? However, it seems as if that song called up something that he didn't want to force him to remember something he didn't want to. So why on earth would Wiseman do something like that? I don't know. But I'm certain that Chirico doesn't either. I'm sure Chirico will come. Are you saying he's going to show up on the Neoplanets? Chirico won't follow anyone else. If there's someone who's trying to manipulate them, he'll definitely fight against them. If that Wiseman guy was trying to drag up his traumas in order to manipulate him, he's not gonna forgive it, huh? No, he won't. Chapter 42. Abnormal. Yeah, that describes Chiriko fine. To think that something like that would exist out here in these neoplanets. To think that something stealthy like that would show itself like this means that Wiseman must be doing something. Alright. We just need to capture him and expose his true form. Commander Goodman? There's a unit rapidly approaching the area. Is it Texas? Registry unknown. Appears to be an armored trooper. On the planet Quent, I was connected to some enormous unknown intelligence. And it told me to come here. Is he on that man-made satellite? What's with that armored trooper? His destination? Commander Goodman! Sexus has arrived! Deploy your one battleship of choice.
Better battleship, better spirit commands.
Better combat, better support.
For this one, sure.
Deploy your 20 units. I don't know of any force deploys.
That's them.
Two units left. I believe your main objective here should be see Chiriko safely to the goal, but he's an NPC. So.
Which of course means you can't heal him.
And means that he is not going to follow orders. So, all you can do is help to rush over and prevent him from getting in trouble. Chiriko! Is that Chiriko in that scope dog? He intends to ignore us? There may be a reason he can't contact us. But it looks as if that dog-type unit's heading towards that artificial satellite. So there really is some connection between Chiriko and Wiseman. All units commence attack! Not just Nexus, but that armored trooper as well! I'll command from the rear! Don't let them approach that artificial satellite! Their flagship retreated? That ship's kept its firepower in reserve. Don't forget the possibility of reinforcements. So they're gonna have the armored trooper squadron fight him? They're coming at it, their attack is without even knowing what that artificial satellite is? It seems as if they've decided Wiseman is there as well and are moving to capture him. So they're afraid of both us and a power that can hack into Vajra, No, us coming into contact with the power that can hack Vajra. All units, commence attack! The laws are concerning? So we just need to stop them now. What do we do about Chiriko? I'm certain he has his own plan. If that's the case, we'll respect his wishes. Understood. Commencing assistance. Chiriko, once this battle's over, be sure to tell us what the hell's going on. With the Laws and Sexes here, this battlefield is going to become confused. What is awaiting me on that satellite? So, victory. Destroy all enemies or get Chiriko reaches the artificial satellite. Don't let Chiriko die, don't let your battleship die.
SR point, destroy all enemies?
Destroy all enemies before Chiriko arrives at the artificial satellite.
Hero system on mine.
Cool. Is it perfect? No. Is it good? Good enough.
And now for a lot of triggering.
A lot of will up. But it's going pretty well, it seems.
Seed mode. Biosensor. Psychoframe.
Mm-hmm. But great, you got all that out of the way.
And that one didn't.
They didn't quite that. Because they aren't aces. It's just a fatty, it's very weak. Hey, mouse. Hey, mouse, come here. Hello, kitty.
One more
My
card
mouse cat.
will be aced.
My mouse cat has appeared. I don't think he's going to show up on stream here much, but he has decided to lie flat.
Not enough.
But it's okay. Everyone looks like they're going to do okay enough. Right, kitty? After all you need to do is either protect Jericho and get rid of the enemies. No different than usual. Oh look, silver armored troopers.
Yeah, I damaged one so I can actually look at it.
It's a chubby.
Which
Rare
one
level
is this
4. From Paleson Files.
Okay. I've not actually watched the Paleson Files yet.
Hi, Loam. Well, at least there's a bit of the mouse's head showing up here. Even if he isn't fully showing up on screen, he is trying a bit.
Flash Edge.
I just wonder who decided it didn't need beam boomerangs and beam sabers in addition to the beam boomerangs. Because that just seems kind of foolish to me. Because, you know, maybe it would be a good idea to have both at once.
You know what, I'll take it.
Just try not to obliterate.
I'll take a 30% chance. It's a 1 in 3 gamble.
You almost killed Zeta.
Okay, so that 1 in 3 gamble went a little wrong.
A little.
Not the worst wrong, because, of course, you can always just...
Trust. Oop. And Basara can recover people's SP, so...
Just gotta trust in him like he believes in the sign of Zeta, right?
Something like that. Microdimension Eater. Here we go. Microdimension Eaters. Demonstrate. Just fold the surrounding area, and goodbye.
So there are 2 nice little spots here to do that.
More than 2.
Let's just go for both of these groups.
Target locked. You've chewed through your microdimension eaters, basically. You have 1 more.
I was gonna say it should be 3 of them.
Only because you have bullet save. Device combination. Fire everything.
Who doesn't love fire everything attacks?
I was going to say, the people in charge of logistics.
Logistics. The only people who care about the logistics officers are the Die Guard people.
I would say that probably, you know... I have not seen Orgus, but I'd think that the people the Orgus works for, considering that they're merchants, would be, you know, worrying over every penny or something. And I doubt the Freedom's crew is particularly happy whenever Roby goes out and fires off literally everything he has. Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to find extra gear in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. There aren't that many people producing new bullets, after all. But it isn't as if they have to spend all their time scrounging.
I'm sure there's a fair number of them. Of course, they're all going to just go straight.
Oh, look at that. Machine gun versus solid shooter. Is the answer I want awaiting me here? Wise men, what do you know about me?
Lots. Everything, actually.
If I get even a single solid hit on him, it'll be the end! If.
That is the way for most scope dogs.
Solid shooter.
Gotta love the 3 lenses it has.
Okay.
The large lens is standard, medium lens is long range, and the small lens appears to be a fisheye. So you get a larger,
field of view.
Yeah. Higher, they're so...
It's using a lock gun. Heavy machine gun.
And Orcus has love. Yes, his next final skill is love. And he's an ace now.
Yep.
With his...
When adjacent to a female pilot, deal 20% more damage!
Being honest, I'm not sure if that's a good ace bonus or not.
In Z3,
depends
depends how many female units you use.
In Z3 it seems like a great one.
Just pair him up with a female pilot.
Or pair him up with Alto. The fact that it works with Alto is actually amazing.
To a degree. Kitty, you're going to roll out of my lap here.
Just thinking about that.
Hyper Mega Launcher. You
hit the Orgus. How could you?
You know it explodes at the poke. You know it'll explode with just a poke, right?
I wish I could warp someone over there.
That should be luck.
That's definitely luck.
Did the coins dropping down give it away? Or the extra loud sound effect?
The coin.
Scattering beam gun.
I think I can destroy a single scope dog with that, yeah. Because something would be wrong if I can't destroy at least one scope dog.
I think the gun pod would have been more than enough.
Nope.
Micro missiles.
I'm really not sure how much damage I should be trying to deal to these.
They're pretty crap. Almost all of them have less than 5,000 HP. Hello! Nice to see people in chat.
If you're wondering what you've missed, the previous stage you really didn't miss much of anything.
So, for anyone who may have just dropped in here, we took the space route split since there are 2 very nice secrets we can get here and no one had chimed in at the start.
When's the item?
Next stage.
Okay. Just making sure.
So, last stage was going through some of the story of Macross Frontier as we were trying to clean up the Vajra that were attacking Ronka's concert, and micro-dimension eater bombs were used. All Valkyries now have micro-dimension eater bombs and /or reactionary weaponry. So, fun. And now, we've found Chirico again. He's headed off to an artificial satellite, which may or may not possess Wiseman.
It does.
Yes, spoilers, it does. Wiseman is there. We are going to get to deal with him. But now we have Chirico the NPC merrily chugging his way along towards said satellite, while we try and protect him from the A-Laws. Because they're kind of not happy with Wiseman. Just a bit.
And now to see this.
Gamlen's reactionary weaponry.
Bandai spirits.
Everyone, retreat to a safe distance!
Oh dear.
Plonk.
This is the weapon.
It's an anti-ship, large-scale reactionary weapon.
At least they aren't using the less
That's very
reactionary
bright.
weaponry there. At least they didn't equip it with Max's one. Die Rugger, the most beloved part of it. Said no one ever.
I've never heard of it before, so...
You've never heard of Die Rugger? It's the part of Voltron that makes no sense.
Okay.
Voltron is a Robotech. It's made of 3 different series. With no connections this time.
Okay.
I believe. I could be wrong on that front. There could be some small connection somewhere. To my knowledge, no connections. It's Go Lion, Die Rugger XV.
If you can't escape from your cursed fate, you just have to face it head on. As we have Jamil Neat in the DX now, because he's a better pilot than Garrett. By means of being a new type.
And also, he's cool.
I don't know that you'd ever shown off the G-Falcon attack.
Yeah, I don't know how I did either. I thought I had. But this doesn't look familiar.
Nope.
Just barely.
Oh, Jamil.
What does this specifically say?
When adjacent to a female pilot, does not matter if ally or enemy, plus 20% damage.
I was just wondering, does Jamil count? Not Jamil. But, yeah.
Specifically says pilot, so
Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go not on that.
Because yes, he has a female sub-pilot. But the main pilot is not female. Not even remotely.
Hi, Connie.
Welcome back. You have luck, effort, accelerate, and flash.
Nice.
Yep. And just the not eagle stillings was enough.
Just to go for the experience, and then... Perfect. Not enough to kill.
Actually perfect?
Yes, actually. Because I want to get the kill with Jamil. I want Jamil to get kills and become new type level X level 9. I really... Is Die Rugger the one with, like... fire
Mouse.
trucks?
Do you want to come back up?
Is Die Rugger the one that's, like, mostly fire trucks and ambulances and things?
Mouse has reappeared.
Or am I thinking of something completely and utterly different?
I don't know. As I said, I've never heard of it, so...
Fencer? I'm genuinely not sure. I just remember there being something odd about something like that.
Let's take a look. Since I've never heard of this.
The primary thing I know about it is that it's part of the Voltron abomination.
Armored Fleet Die Rugger 15.
No, it's not one. It is the one with 2 cars. At least 2.
It has cars for feet. Literally just cars. Okay.
Yes, I do believe that is what I'm thinking about. an ambulance and fire truck for arms.
Just, okay, that's...
I'm really kind of surprised you never heard of that.
It also ran for 52 episodes.
Dog One from Brave Dog One. Okay. If it's from the Brave series, that actually makes more sense. Just thinking about Gal Gaigar. I love Gal Gaigar, but its parts make no sense. Would you not agree?
Of cool. That is all that needs to be said.
Was that Awaken?
Yes, you have Awaken and Luck on.
Oh, right, because Luck lasts until attack.
Mm-hmm. Happy kitty on map.
Not so happy.
That is an unhappy kitty over there. Coney, why are you growling so?
Take that dynamite.
And threatening
explosion.
to knock a vacuum over with your tail? Honestly, kitty. No one is attacking you. You are perfectly safe. Have you realized I'm here? But it's far too late. Goodbye, mouse.
I just can't get over the fact that Jamil has a perfectly functioning eye under those sunglasses. He's got the cool scar and everything, but he still has his eye. Just feels a bit wrong.
You can be generous to him and say that whatever... the incident that caused him to mostly lose his new type powers also affected his eyesight, but...
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that he needs it. If for no reason other than rule of cool. Let's see if this is in fact the one that I think... If Dog One is indeed the thing I'm thinking of. It probably is.
Scattering beam cannon. Nice try.
Brave command.
Nice try, Gilgamesh. Shoot optic blasts, going by Super Robot Wars 4 commas.
Yeah, I do believe this is the one that I'm thinking of. Ambulance fire truck arms.
I'm certain I don't know.
Which I'm reminded of primarily because it just makes me think of that one Power Rangers. Lightspeed Rescue, was it?
Lightspeed Rescue, yes.
The one that was highly faithful to its original version.
Ancient evil and curses. And a space shuttle.
Was that part of that?
Yes, their sixth man was a guy who was cursed, which is why he was originally fighting for evil, and he had a spaceship as his mech.
Okay.
No, space shuttle. Specifically space shuttle.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. But space shuttles are cool. Why did we get rid of space shuttles?
Because they're too expensive. Yes,
Yeah, I know. I can understand. All for the sake of SR point.
Super Robot Wars 4 There were Super Robot Wars 4 comas?
Satellite system charged.
Okay, that's not the end of stage.
No, it is not. So you do need to be prepared for that. More will be coming.
Jamil's ready to fire his satellite cannon whenever.
SR point acquired.
Alright, I'll be back.
Confirm the armored trooper squadrons are destroyed. With this, there's no one who can stop him. Churko! That guy, he disappeared? Was some sort of localized dimensional quake? That transportation. It's just like the time I'm with the Gios cult. See, if the person inside that artificial satellite is Wiseman, then what on earth is he? Zero, the Halos are coming! A lot of Virgos. Number of battleships. Number of heads. Revival. So those armored troopers definitely weren't enough to stop Zexus, huh? Revival, and healing care or whatever.
5 revival and who?
Healing whatever. Healing,
Okay.
healing. Something like that. After all, if Ribbons wanted what that Wiseman guy's had so much, he should have entrusted it to us from the start. The innovators are here. Since they've arrived, we can leave investigating Wiseman for later. So you've come out, innovators. Lyle, don't worry, Anu. I'll take them out for your sake as well.
Healing care.
Okay. Saji. Louise Harvey is there too. Louise is? She's in that quantum brainwave customized ahead. That's where Ensign Harvey is. Saji. With this, I'll cut off my entire past. Ensign Harvey? All units, prepare to attack. We can't afford to let the Alos take Wiseman here. Sumeragi, there's another squadron rapidly approaching this space. Separate squadron? No, that's... Hi.
White Fang? Yep.
Depion. Zex, you're here? You end up mobilizing the White Fang for this? Our objective is the peace of the entire universe. Those who would threaten it, both the Alos and Wisemen, we shall eliminate them here. Do you intend to fight against us too? That is, if you are going to stop the White Fang. If that's the case, Zex, you are our enemy. Even regardless of what we do, you intend to stand against our methods to free the colonies? Not even you can think that will really bring about peace. And so, Zex, I shall deny you. Very well, hero. If that is the case, then just you try and stop me. If this, it appears as though my old friend shall reach the peak as well. In that case, I shall face you with my new blade, the Susanoo! Watch out, Setsuna. Bushido's targeting you! Is he still distorted? Sumeragi! It's about to become a three-way battle! All units, be careful and focus fire! If we're able to take out the two innovators of the A-Laws, and rely on our peacecraft of the White Fang, we should be able to end this! I think we'd have to fight like this when Wiseman might be right in front of us? Cheh! Looks like this is going to be big trouble. So, defeat the Godessa, the Galazo, and the Gundam Epion. So,
Scan the only one I'm particularly interested in.
the Susanoo.
This is Noah. Just because it's turned monochrome.
The Susanoo.
Okay.
Yeah, still has ultimate, prevail level 7, counter level 7, dash. Energy recover small, 36,000 HP. Try Punisher now. Strengthen Saber, and Transam activation.
Okay.
I'm amused that his weaker attack takes more energy than his stronger one. That seems a pretty good shot. Alright. I must disappear for a moment.
You know, well, that seems like a pretty good shot. I think I can make it better.
Yes, I think you can.
I need to switch to Botroid mode. Alright. How much will this do? Dialogue. Just so you're aware. Wasn't expecting that to fully kill that one. What was the third? Oh wait, what was the third part of Voltron? No, not Legendary Thunder. I want the original.
Setsuna.
No, I just destroyed one of them.
Just got a sniper kit. Endures consecutive targeting penalty.
Hot Blood Moonlight Butterfly helps.
My head's going to split. Luis. Saji. I won't forgive you. Luis. Hi. Something calls forth war. What do you think calls forth war, Quattro? Misunderstandings call forth war. Is that tragedy about to occur again? Good question, Amaro. Lala. Well, that'd be great if you can move the Nirvash and those other two. Oh hey, everything post movement.
I guess that's what got cast this time.
Mm-hmm. So you took out one important guy. Well, one semi-important.
Louisa Harvey, right?
Yeah.
I'd call that pretty important.
Important enough to drop stuff. Are you going to deal with the Maserao? The Susanoo?
No, I can't easily do that.
She's got hot blood.
Just go ahead and bless first. Who needs hot blood? When you've got a follow-up attack, that'll definitely kill.
Versus the strengthened saber.
Let's go and see this.
Get out of my way! I've got you! I don't think you've shown this attack before.
Nope.
It's now got a wire-guided arm for the radiation launching. Could snap its fingers there, I think.
So does that
I
make
do
the
not
game
fear
count?
death. All I fear is not completing my mission! Oh, so now he's not relying on beam sabers, but on actual sabers. Okay.
Which, you know, are really stupid, honestly.
Yeah, not necessarily. Besides, it's more fitting for him, don't you think?
The
Grandmaker the Samurai.
Grandmaker, the weep that everyone turns into after watching the Gundam for the first time.
I'm sorry, my old friend.
Oh, you can see that it's just a flag underneath
Yes,
that.
you can see as its helmet explodes. It's still a flag underneath.
I mean, you have to appreciate his dedication to flags.
Yeah. Impressive. But this failure shall only make me stronger. Next time I shall show you the true power of the Susanoo. But man, where does he intend to go? It's a good question, Setsuna. Very
Grandmaker
good.
is
He's a
pretty
good person. That's a good hit.
And I have the ace bonus now.
Not that Quattros is particularly good.
It's not bad either, though.
Oh, and he should get to go again.
No, because he already went again.
Yeah. Still very
What
nice.
is this one and this one? Is it neutralizes accuracy evasion?
Yeah, it neutralizes evasion decay.
Which isn't amazing, but also, you know, it isn't bad.
It's perfectly fine.
Is that Prevail level 7?
Counter level 7.
You don't have Prevail at all?
No. Why would he need prevailing? If he's hit, he's dead.
Fair
That's
enough.
the way Orgus works.
Love! Because Love has Blast, right?
Love is accelerate, lock on, flash, hot blood, will up, effort, luck.
Yep. And also, this will deal insane. This will kill. I'm willing to bet.
Because he is next to Cullen.
Yes. Could see that his ace bonus was active.
Sorry, but I've got someone who's waiting for me. Let's go, Olsen. Just like usual.
Love and courage.
What truly is the difference between the Orgus and the Orgus 2?
The Orgus is a prototype.
I'll be sure to repay this debt.
It's a prototype, but it's
Thanks, partner.
but it's not a highly advanced prototype. It's just a prototype.
Perfect. What is this failure? I'm an innovator. How could I? I won't forget this humiliation. I'll be sure to pay you back. Sure you will. Just like all the other innovators.
The Orgus is actually pretty good. Like, shockingly so.
Well, it's the Orgus. It's teeny and dodgy. That is kind of its job. Are you attempting to hide there, kitten? Because you're doing a very bad job of it if you are.
1 SP off.
From being able to cast it again?
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm sure Kay will be fine.
He's got plenty of love.
How are you, Wilm?
Just like this guy. He's full of love, right?
I would not say that about Hiro Yui. Mr. I'll kill you.
The number of times he's actually proceeded to kill someone after saying, I will kill you. 0.
Soul acquired.
Okay, so you do have soul.
Yes, he's not a hot-blooded man. Hi, Tagami. What are you doing? Just casually waltzing in.
Now to use less than micro-dimension eaters.
Perfect. I got a kill. 2 kills. 2 kills on a 5-hit area, 5 square area. Pretty good.
I didn't look at the hit chance.
Oops.
I was really going to kick myself if that missed.
Not really used to using the reactionary weaponry against anyone.
Yeah, no.
Zex is far away. Because really, you've got... Because yes, all you need to do to clear the stage is kill the other innovator and Zex.
Which really means all I need to do is kill Zax. Because this innovator's halfway dead.
Oh, Tagami, he is being graceful as always. Tagami cat. Why are you so klutzy? I'm honestly curious.
What is he going to get?
That's his final skill?
Yeah. Because
I don't remember if he has hot blood or soul.
it could also be love.
Could be.
Given this is Shin and not...
But it's always a pain when people have love but not hot blood or soul.
Yeah.
Benadryl Lynx, I'm looking at you.
This is the less hot blood one, though.
I wouldn't say that. You
No, I
yourself
mean-
described him as a berserker, right?
This is the less hot-blooded Shin. Because it's post-series Shin.
Yes, and post Super Robot Wars Shin, where they fixed him.
Hence why I say it's more likely.
Palm beam cannon.
Than most of the time.
Destiny looks away.
I'm always disappointed when I see that. When I see the looking away and it isn't, you know, full size.
A bit. You gotta be kidding! There's something wrong here! Sorry, Ribbons. I've gotta retreat! Goodbye, healing.
The
Killing
genetic
care.
twin of Ribbons.
Ribbons Allmark. Dad of the Year
Never.
2057 or whatever.
Dad of the year, never. Never let this guy anywhere near your children. Or
any
his children.
Or really any children, period, but
Okay, so it actually does.
yes, you have 2 charges of satellite cannon. Yeah, I'd recommend moving closer to the Epion so you can fire.
I know what I need to do. I don't know how strong these things are, though.
I'd use a decent attack.
I want to not kill this.
Yeah, so I'd recommend using like the Beam Saber or Beam Confuse.
That should be good.
Alright, Camille. That would hit,
Okay.
but check if it'll hit the Epion.
61% chance.
Or would it be better just to fire a single? Nope, just barely out of range.
I'll go ahead and just go for this one.
Alright. Twin satellite cannon map attack.
Just yelling plainly. Twin satellite cannon, launch.
That looks pretty impressive, doesn't it? The little waves it has. Whiff.
Still got a couple kills.
And you still have a charge.
Getting kills is the primary thing I wanted.
Because Jamil suddenly becomes a master new type again upon acing. He was one from the beginning, but now he's officially one. Again.
Not yet, but...
He's Yes, once he does, he officially becomes a master new type again. Regains all his old powers he lost in the incident.
Right, you also don't have hot blood yet, do you?
Nope. Because, for those who do not know or do not remember, Jamil Neat is the man who single-handedly caused the apocalypse in After War Gundam X. He is responsible for launching the satellite cannon attack that prompted the colonies to commence mass colony drops.
What?
What? What I'm saying, or?
No. Yeah, Amuro only has 2 skills. Only has 4 of his 6.
No, he's Amuro.
At level 54? Yeah, he does
Yeah.
still have 2.
Well, I mean, he's Amuro. You get him late game, you gotta expect his upgrades to come late game. .25mm Gatling gun, anti-aircraft Gatling gun. Ooh, Commander Waltfield picked up +30 wheel.
Nice.
A lot of Virgos left out there.
A lot of Virgos, these things, or...
Oh, both of them are all of them are Virgos. The blue things and the yellow, the bluey black things and the yellow things
Okay.
are all Virgos. They're just different types of Virgo.
As the song from X is playing.
Just the mass-produced Virgo.
I wish they had more themes from...
Apparently the Virgos the White Fang used were a very ugly tan brown
Yeah.
color, rather than the yellow they use here.
Well, there's a notable reason for, the way they look.
What?
They were designed to be extremely mass-produced. And they aren't fully mobile dolls.
Okay.
They're mobile dolls that are all being remotely controlled. By a person rather than AI.
Okay. But even so, the
Can you
coloration
guess who's
sucks.
using them?
Trays? No. Wouldn't be Trays.
Miliardo Peacecraft while piloting the Epion. They all have the Epion system.
Yep.
They're all moving based on the Epion system, so...
The other designs look way better than the White Fang designs. Just the color of the White Fang one sucks. I can only wonder.
Ah, yes, Majestic Prince. Saw that was a thing. Oh, dialogue.
See. I was granted this ahead as a gift for taking care of the leader of the coup d'etat. I'll have to show results here.
Is Majestic Prince any good? I was looking at its description and it
Well,
just
then,
seemed
sure.
very odd.
I wasn't able to make full use of the Ahed's power. With this, I won't be able to protect anyone.
It's okay. That seemed like... So it is exactly the way it seemed. Not bad, just, you know,
Okay.
odd.
Only okay. Okay.
You're running a little low on energy there.
Yeah, it's fine. He's Camille beaten. He can deal with a couple of problems like that. Right? Yeah.
Okay.
So, Majestic Prince is like Buddy Complex. It's a series that came, it went, didn't leave much of an impression either way.
Oh, hey, that's really nice.
What?
Camille Beaton has soul.
You recognize it because it's a single kanji, right?
Yeah. There are only, like, 2 skills that are single kanji?
There's love, there's soul. I don't know of any other single kanji off the top of my head.
Wait, no, he doesn't have enough energy. Oh, he does.
For a map.
Wow, the map is cheap.
But he does not have enough for a standard. Which seems wrong to me.
You probably have something to say to this guy.
Questionable.
Where's the
There.
Yeah, probably won't be able to get here, but... So let's just go for this.
Hyper Beam Saber.
Okay, nothing to say.
Yep, Camille is quiet. After all, it's not as if he knew this guy. Nope. Not good enough. Oh no, he did have enough.
Yeah.
Alright. Fire. Fire the twin satellite map. And hope that he does not get attacked again. Yeah, that's a lot of kills.
One more kill.
Will he ace by the end of the stage?
There's a decent possibility of it.
So long as, of course, Miliardo's not an idiot.
Just actually see that gun.
As if I'd let anyone destroy our future.
What is Shinkalion?
I believe it has to do with transforming bullet trains, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'd read about the fact that they had Neon Genesis Evangelion in an episode. Or for a crossover thing.
Oh shit.
Okay. Yeah, train themed.
Yep. He can keep on going, or so he thinks. Let's try Miliardo. You aren't fooling anyone.
Actually, even if he's attacked, I think he should be fine because... Yeah.
Still has a couple of buster rifles left, but those don't cover point blank.
Yeah, one of them does.
Really?
He has 2 ammo-based attacks. One is 1 to 5.
Huh.
Yeah, I know that was overkill, but whatever.
Showed up in Cross Omega with Might Gain. Well, it's the Brave Express Might Gain, I believe. Pretty sure it's trains. Can't remember fully, though. Haven't actually seen it.
I mean, with a name like that, you'd expect it would be about trains.
Or include some. Express Line. You're just trying to force Jamil to ace. Yep, it's the Train Brave series. Yep. Also showed up in one of the recent ones. Can't remember if it's V or T. Pretty sure it's V. Yeah. Should be V. All sorts of fun series. Oh. Looking unusually dark out. Such is life.
The Brave series. How connected are the Brave series, actually?
Not at all, I believe, is the answer, but... Oh, you have homing missiles as well.
Yes, thanks to the fact that this is the DXG Falcon.
And Jamil is now an ace.
Which means...
His special skill, New Type X, has become level 9. From level 1 or 2 to 9. Quite a jump.
Going after the wing, I see.
No, the Orgus.
No, but he's flying towards the wing.
Well, I mean, that's his mission. Everything post-movement.
Okay.
Great, so Jamil is now an ace. Not a single chance of hitting him back.
I can definitely kill him this turn, so...
Who do you intend to take him out? Just sing at whoever you think should do it. Just a dynamite explosion. What level is Crow? Crow's a bit behind.
What do you mean he's a bit behind? He's the same as most people. Most characters are 53. 52 to 54 range. Camille's ahead because he's Camille.
Yes. It's only a single level, but... But yes, I would agree that Camille is Camille.
Camille is always is always ridiculously strong.
Blame it on the Zetas, Wave Rider Crush, and Hyper Beam Saber.
The Wave Rider crash, especially. You know what?
Would you just have Hero go fight him? With Soul?
Yeah. Also, just because I'm curious if that applies as well.
Yes, that is part of the stuff, even if you don't cast that.
No, isn't it? Is it?
No. So now you have Hot Blood, Flash, Accelerate, Luck and Effort. Soul.
Yeah, sure, Soul, just to be absolutely certain. So that really was...
Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. You do not want 10% to sink you.
How does it have 10% lock-ons on?
No.
Isn't it?
Gives you Flash, but not Lock On.
Ah.
You're able to make use of the Epion systems. As I am now, I have no hesitation left. All I shall do is advance down the path I have decided. Very well, Zex. You're the same as me. Target confirmed. Attack target is White Fang. Zex Marquise.
Okay. I know that Gal Geiger and Betterman share a wiki.
Combat level. Maximum output confirmed. Target is confirmed as a Gundam type. Commencing assault. Hero.
Was that enough? I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
I believe so. Mission complete.
Just barely, but...
Flies off in bird mode. Yep, really barely.
Maybe 100 damage. Fly off for no reason.
Just flying off into the sunset is what he did. So I'm not able to draw out all of the Epion's power? Sex. Remember this, Hero. The next time we meet, we should put an end to this fight between the Earth and space. Are you serious, Zex? Are you going to continue down this path even though it's different than the one Relina desires? Worry, lost reinforcements are coming! Think they'd have this many people ready? I guess that proves to show how important Wiseman is to the innovators. Is the world really revolving at him with him at the center? Artificial satellite, interior. This is... I should have been in my armored trooper's cockpit. Chirko? Fiona, why are you here? We were called, just like you. I don't really understand it, but it looks like that. Roshina. And Goto. Vanilla. And Coco. Kokona. Hey, Chirko! You really did come! If you're here, there's nothing to worry about. But... see. From the looks of things, you still haven't connected things together, have you? However, the fact that you've made your way out here means that you wound up meeting with him on Quent. Him? My supporter. Supporter? That's right. No, Master? Go with Master, why not? Let's see. On his orders, I've continued watching over you and guided you here to this day. So the entire reason you've been following me around this whole time is because you were paid too? I know what that man is. Unfortunately. Something like that. No. Shouldn't skip that bit, mate. He is the abnormality that was created by... He is something that is known as the abnormality that was created by Quent. Abnormality? A long time ago in the Astragalus galaxy, a Quentian culture that is totally different than the one we know existed. Roughly 3,000 years ago, the Quentian technology reached its pinnacle, and that technology wound up giving birth to an abnormal species that is fit to be seen as the new humanity. However, those abnormals took their strength and fled from Quent. Some of them wound up making use of their powers in an attempt to rule the galaxy. Yeah. They split humanity in half, and each took control of part. That's the origins of Gilgamesh and Balarant. Yes, one of those abnormalities is my master. The one who calls himself Wiseman. Wiseman? You're saying the guy who wound up plunging this world into chaos with that information broadcast is the Shadow Ruler of the Astragalus galaxy? Hey, come on. You gotta be kidding, right? Right? Can you not believe it? In spite of this enormous artificial satellite and the unknown technology that carried us here, before Wiseman's power, even those dreaded innovators who rule over the world are completely impotent. Chirico. And that great existence is calling you. Answer my question, Chirico. Why is he interested in you? Rather than a perfect soldier, do you intend to protect his organization? Organization? That's right. There should be a different organization that received orders other than me. I believe that you refer to it as the Secret Society. Them? And it seems as if they have been called as well. Oh, this is... What's happening?
The two scientists.
We were supposed to be observing the battle between Zexus and the A-Laws. Quit your sniveling, Aaron Gran. We've been called by him. Exactly right, Sir Killy. Rochina, huh? To think that you would have the same mission as me. I feel exactly the same as you, General Albert Killy. Killy? Yeah, whatever. Allow me to introduce you, Chirico. This is Sir Albert Killy, the former general of the Gilgamesh army. This man is the head of the Secret Society. Exactly right, Chirico QV. The fact that I'm able to see someone such as you, who's even grander than a perfect soldier now, brings me great joy. As expected of the man that he chose.
Well, there's not his wife, man.
Oh, this is... He is talking to us. What's happening here? All I hear is some sort of ringing noise. It appears as though Sir Killy, Rochina, and Chirico are able to converse with this master of this artificial satellite. That master is Wiseman? Let's see. Our interest was entirely focused on the perfect soldiers, but to think that there were more shocking technologies than even that? It looks as if our research may find a new breakthrough. What, Wiseman? You wish to talk to Chirico alone? Why? Why are you ignoring me when I've served you so faithfully for so long?
There's a barrier that he cannot walk through. Only Chirico can.
Chirico, it looks as if he has something he wishes to tell only you. So it appears. Continue on, Chirico. The answer you've been seeking. I'm sure that you'll be able to find out here who you truly are. Wait, Chirico! Fiona, I'm scared. I don't know what's happening to you. I don't know why, but I have a feeling that you're going to go somewhere far away now. Oh, and leave me behind. Now, I'll learn everything. I just want to know it. Churko! I'm going. Artificial satellite. Interior. Wiseman. I won't accept the fact that you've been manipulating my destiny. But why? Why did you choose me?
Good old noises of wise man.
The child of the gods. An immortal existence. The abnormal survivor. You're 1 person in 250 billion. You're saying that's me? Perfect soldier from birth. An abnormality? Are you saying you're the same as me? You're saying that the history of Astragas existed to create me? Is that your desire? Understood. I will gladly take on the role of your successor. Churko! Now, as of this moment, I am your successor. Let me carry out my mission. Impossible! Churko's Wiseman's successor? But then What? My mission is over? But Sir Killy? What happened?
Chirko shot him.
Wiseman disposed of him?
Oh, no. So it changed slightly.
Exactly right. From here on out, you will serve as my hands and feet. I'm the successor of Wiseman, the child of the gods. Oh, Chirko, that's not a good look on you.
That smirk did not show up in the series.
Chirko! Chirko! Is Chirko on that battleship? What's happening? Chirko's like leaving Fiona behind? Chirko, where are you going? To Quent. What? I'll meet with Wiseman there. As his successor, I have to see him. What? Chirko's Wiseman's successor? That artificial satellite is about to be destroyed at Wiseman's hands. Both those who tried to obtain Wiseman's power for their own, and those who tried to stop Wiseman's will, shall be turned into dust and scattered to the far edges of space in the explosion. Chirko, what are you saying? Allow me to tell you one last thing so that your deaths are not in vain. As of now, I'm heading off to meet with Wiseman, the man who has ruled Astragas from the shadows. The shadow ruler of the galaxy? That's what Wiseman is? He chose me as an abnormality to be his successor. And at the depths of Quent, he's waiting. Yes. The child of the gods, who were believed in 3,000 years ago by Quent. Wiseman has been in Quent this whole time. Chirko! I am the child of the gods. What was that guy saying? General Goodman! We've confirmed a vast dimensional distortion inside that artificial satellite! Is this Wiseman's power? Ikuruga, top combat speed! Hurry towards the artificial satellite! Understood! All units, take some distance from that! We need to flee as fast as we can! Duh, what the hell's with that Wiseman guy? Jericho! Ikaruga hangar. So there was something like that inside that artificial satellite? Yeah. After all, I was standing right there and I can't believe it happened. If you guys hadn't come to save us, we really would have turned into space dust. Chirico's thrown us away? Look at reality, you all guys. Look at it. Chirico's claiming he's some descendant of the gods or whatever. He's changed. Ah, shut it, Tamaki. I understand that even if you weren't there blabbering at us. Well... Cheer up. You're still alive. Thank you. It must be quite a shock. She believed in him and trusted in him so much, and yet... Even I can't believe it. To think that Chiriko would throw Fiona away. What's happened to Rochina? No clue. Looks like that guy prepared some sort of way that he'd be able to get out of there. Now that the artificial satellite has been completely destroyed, our only line of contact with Wiseman has disappeared. Seems like he's just got that much crazy tech. Guess the fact that he was ruling the Astragus galaxy in secret's the real deal. Chiriko, he said that he was going to meet with Wiseman on Quent and become his successor. But isn't that weird? Definitely. To be his successor would mean that he would have to meet Wiseman himself. But I don't see any reason that would have to be. In addition, even if the Wiseman shock was designed to throw the world into chaos, we don't know the reason for it. Well, our opponent's sort of like a god who's been controlling the world from the shadows. There's no way that any normal person could understand him. But even so, we can't afford to ignore Chiriko or Wiseman. If that Wiseman intends to manipulate this world from the shadows like he did with Astragus, I shall not allow his existence. We can't ignore Chiriko either. We'll definitely capture him and make him apologize to Fiona. Chiriko QV, what on earth are you planning? There's no way that someone of your caliber would be deceived by something as simple as the seat of the gods. Can you hear me, Zero? We've got a transmission from someone named Rushako on the planet Quent. Rushako? I thought he was supposed to be guarding Heim Village back on the Dark Continent. But the transmission is from Quent. Most likely has something to do with Chiriko. Patch him through. Understood. It's been a while, Rushako. We can leave the greetings for later. Come to Quaint as quick as you can.
Quent.
Quent.
You called it quaint. That is a very different
Quent.
thing.
Do you know something about Wiseman? I'll tell you everything that me and my relatives know. You need to stop Chiriko. Understood. We'll hear everything once we arrive at Quent. We were able to retrieve some useful machines from the Secret Society's ship. There's a unit for you as well, Miss Fiona. Thank you. We'll track Chiriko down together. We'll make sure of what's happening here. Yes. The way the Chiriko looked back when he was talking about becoming Wiseman's successor. He looked just like he used to. But back when we first met him in the ghettos, he seemed kind of like that. I thought he finally started opening up a bit. But after he met with Wiseman, he seemed almost like it was some sort of doll. That's not right. He's not the sort of person who'd accept anything. I'm sure he's just gotten wrapped up in something huge. That's what he looked like. Yes. Chiriko did look like he had some sort of resolve there. But what on earth? So,
Alright. That took a bit longer than usual, but
this will be an end for today. However, we now have several new units. We have a Brutish Dog, Gatling Gun, Iron Claw, Assault Combat for Fiona. We have a Scope Dog TC LRS for
Gregor, who did not show up there at all, but we have him suddenly.
And we have Rushako and the Berserker.
So the first thing I want to see is how many... Yep, and he's fully upgraded. She is not, however.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter, because the secret unit is what you really want her in.
So, we're going to go ahead and stop here. I hope that you all have been enjoying this and are happy enough with the route we've picked. After the next chapter, we'll be going back and meeting up with everyone with some cool new equipment. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this, and we will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.